Garth Brooks's love story journey with Trisha Yearwood. True love is hard to find, but it seems Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood hit the jackpot when they first met in the late 1980s. Although it took years for their love story to begin, the Friends in Low Places, crooner and the XXX's and OOO's songstress have surely become one of country music's most beloved couples. Since falling in love in the early 2000s, Garth and Trisha have flourished as superstar pairs. Not only have they sustained extremely successful careers in the music industry and Hollywood in general, but the adorable couple has proven exactly what it means to be in love with your best friend. While exclusively chatting with Closer Weekly in January 2019, the Forever Country singer opened up about her longtime marriage with Garth. "I'm madly in love with him," she gushed at the time. "We were such good friends for such a long time, before we married. So I think at the end of the day, it's the friendship and the respect that sustains you." Prior to meeting Garth, Trisha, who was previously married to Christopher Latham from 1987 to 1991, as well as Robert Reynolds from 1994 to 1999, said she struggled with the feeling of settling. "A lot of times, I've been very guilty of this. You get way down the road in a relationship before you are friends. And you eventually go, I'm not even sure I really like this person." When it came to Garth, who was married to Sandy Mall from 1986 to 2001, that feeling never happened for her. It's saying, "Now I understand why other stuff didn't work because this is what was meant to be," Trisha sweetly continued. "We hike, we cook, we just like to be together, and I was never that girl. I was always, no offense, but I don't need to hang with anybody." Trisha also told Closer the reason why she thinks she and Garth are so perfect for each other. "We're both very independent, and we're in a business that is very me-driven, so it's easy to get lost," she explained. Despite their hectic schedules, Trisha said it's her duty as a wife to make sure he's good and has what he needs, adding, "And he does the same for me." Overall, Trisha's Southern Kitchen star and her hubby couldn't feel luckier to be by each other's side. "I'm proud of where we are and I can't wait to see where we'll be in," she shared. 1987. Garth and Trisha met for the first time in 1987 when the two were recording a tune at a songwriter's attic studio. At the time they crossed paths, Trish was married to her first husband, Christopher, while Garth was married to his first wife, Sandy. During a 2013 appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Garth opened up about the complexity at the beginning of their friendship. "It's strange because I felt that feeling like when you just meet your wife, but I'd been married for 13 months, he said at the time. 1990. Even though they were both married, the Thunder Rolls singer and the blonde beauty kept a career friendship in the late 90s. Trisha told Closer that being friends was a huge plus before they became an official couple. "Because we were each married before and we've been friends a long time. You might know some things you might not tell somebody you're dating. So it's a blessing and a curse. He knows everything about me," she divulged in January 2019. 2000. In 2000, Garth decided to retire to spend more time with Sandy and their three daughters, Taylor, August, and Allie. Soon after that, the duo got divorced. By that year, Trisha had already called it quits with her first husband, as well as married and divorced her second husband, Robert. 2002. Nearly 2 years after calling it quits with Sandy, Garth and Trisha made their first public appearance on the red carpet in June 2002. The adorable pair were all smiles as they attended the 33rd Annual Songwriters Hall of Fame Awards induction in NYC. 2005. Just 3 years after going public with their enviable romance, Garth and Trisha got engaged in 2005. They wasted no time as they quickly got married on December 10 of that year. 2009. Trisha stood by Garth's side while leaving a conference after announcing he was officially coming out of retirement in 2009. During a chat with Closer and other reporters at the celebration of A&E Biography's upcoming Garth Brooks, The Road I'm on a TV special in November 2019, the country icon got candid about life after divorce. I got divorced, moved back to Oklahoma and left Nashville, left the music business, was living with 3 strange women that I did not know, he said of his daughters. They were 8, 6, and 4. And I was about to get a crash course in females. It wasn't until he began dating the Georgia Rain songstress that things began falling into place. My best friend showed up. It was good. Helped me out a lot, he gushed. 2011. Garth and Trisha couldn't keep their hands off each other on the red carpet in 2011. The adorable couple had their love on full display while attending the Songwriters Hall of Fame annual awards gala in 2011. 2014. Going strong. Trisha and Garth stood side by side as they walked the red carpet at the ASCAP Centennial Awards in 2014. 2018. In 2018, Garth and Trisha are geared up to celebrate their 14th wedding anniversary. The country songstress gushed about the previous year's special celebration while chatting with Closer. Garth has 3 daughters who are now grown. So we got married as a family. They had to accept me. We all exchanged vows. That every girl in this town, singer explained in early 2019. So our anniversary isn't a romantic getaway. It's, if these girls can get together, we get together. So we did, and we try to every year. February 2021. In February 2021, Garth announced his wife tested positive for COVID-19. Fortunately, the dance singer revealed Trisha was on the mend. Garth shared the news in a statement on his official Facebook page. The Queen and I have now tested twice. Officially, she's diagnosed as on her way out of the tunnel. Now, though, which I'm extremely thankful for, he said, noting he had no plans to leave his wife's side after he tested negative. Anyone who knows me knows my world begins and ends with Miss Yearwood, so she and I will ride through this together, Garth continued. And anyone who knows her knows she's a fighter and she's been doing everything right, so I know we'll walk out the other side of this thing together. Nearly 2 weeks later in March, Trisha shared the official news that she is COVID negative in an announcement on Facebook. Thank you all for your love, support messages and sweet tweets. The Walk Away Joe songstress then praised her incredible husband for being by her side. Garth is literally Superman and never got COVID, but still took all the precautions to keep everyone we know and love safe. August 2021. Trisha gave an update on her marriage with the If Tomorrow Never Comes crooner during an interview with People in August 2021. Recalling when she battled COVID-19 earlier in the year, the CMA Country Christmas star joked about how Garth drove her crazy in quarantine. He would not stay away from me, she quipped, pointing out the reason she didn't want to be in close quarters with her hubby. I'm like, dude, I cannot be responsible for giving Garth Brooks COVID. You have to go quarantine on the other side of the house. Though Trisha praised the music producer for taking really good care of her amid her diagnosis, she understood why Garth was so adamant about staying by her side. I had what was considered a mild case, but he was really worried about me, she said. Fortunately, he never got sick and he was vaccinated. After so many years of marriage, Garth is more dedicated than ever to Trisha. What we mentioned hope can help in your knowledge retention book. We hope that you will enjoy our video. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos after watching the Barbara Eden footage.